Hello. Welcome to Unpacking. Now, I know I've already posted a video of this on the channel, but that was a long play without any commentary. This will be a slightly longer playthrough with Ark, where we're just gonna relax, kind of talk about stuff, see what we come up with. And after playing Spooky's House of Jump Scares, this should hopefully be not as bad. Although I have said that it'll be funny if I end up upsetting Ark with with my organization. Although we just start with this one room. So this is a game about unpacking stuff and then organizing it into several rooms. And usually what I like to do
Right.
is I like to just take everything out first and then go from I like some people will take stuff out and then put it up. But I like to see what all I'm working with first. How do I
That I'm the kind of person who first like grabs an item and puts it up first before grabbing another one. So this is already not going well.
Well, part of it is that it shows you what when you have something in the right place and when you don't, but it only shows you that after you've taken everything out of the boxes. Some stuff I'll go ahead and I'll put that over there. But you can already tell the visuals of this game are very, like, pleasant. It's really nice pixel art.
Absolutely, this is very pretty. I know I watched I told you I watched like the first around 10 minutes of this long play of this game, but yeah, I definitely got that impression just from the first 10 minutes.
So see, now we have everything out, so now everything tells us if it is correct or not. Or rather, like, if it's in a place that it could go. I think I want this above the bed. Because I don't like it over there or over there. This one, I'll put up there. And then, I like putting the stuffed animals on the bed. Because that's where I have mine. Did you have any stuffed animals when you were a kid?
Yes, more like a bit too much for my liking.
For your liking?
Yes, because I kid you not, I think I like over 10.
That's nothing. My sister had she had at one point, do you know those nets that you can put in like the corner of the room that will like hold
Oh
stuffed
yes.
animals? My sister had one of those.
Oh, okay.
And it had like 30 stuffed animals in it.
Really?
Yeah. It was a lot. She barely used some of them, but I don't even know where we got them. But we just, like, it felt like we just kind of had them one day. But, yeah. I'm sure I
I
could
mean, so
scrounge
far,
up, like, an old thing of it. Like an old picture or something.
I'd like to see if you have it.
I also like to put some stuff under the pillow. Perfect.
Your bed is a travesty right now, but that's just my preference. I
It's
wouldn't.
a little kid, okay? It's fine. It's a little kid's bed. It's kind of meant to be a mess. That's a cool backpack, though.
Oh, absolutely. I love it. Feel like, well, I know there's gonna be more rooms, uh, this looks like a small place to start.
Again, well, it's
For what?
you're starting off as a kid. It's just like a little girl. Troll doll.
Small.
Did you have any figures? Then?
Yes. I still have them beside me right now.
Really? What did you have?
I have acrylic stands right now, but back in the I used to collect like robot-esque figurines when I was younger, like Transformers.
Finally, my own room. One of these. Oh, these are the stickers that I don't have. A sometimes food. Strike a pose. 12. Electrical hazard. Game on. Brew some coffee. Blast some tunes. Hat on head. Gotta flush them all. Solve a puzzle. I feel like I should know what those are. Or how to get those. All of them I kind of just come across by accident. Okay, so 2004. This is
2004.
7 years later. And now we have multiple rooms. Look at that
Yay!
beefy computer. You hear the thump.
That's such a. Well, I guess it's like for 2004. That's fine. I was like, that's such a rough computer, but oh well.
It gets better.
Yeah, I know.
Right up there. Pig.
Pig.
My stuffed animal was a bear named Barry. Which was, I know, very original. Very, very good naming. But, I would basically imagine that he would protect me from, like, monsters and stuff during the night. And, I even had a whole, like, thing. This whole thing that was, like, OCD. I would have this entire ritual that I would say, like, a specific thing every night before I went to bed and be like, basically like a chant. Like an OCD chant.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I could never remember it now, but it was just one of those things. It's like I remember a lot of my OCD tics when I was in like elementary school. Although at the time I didn't know that they were like OCD tics until way later. But I remember in elementary school I used to have this thing where I'd have to like before I could do like think about something else, I had to like breathe a specific number of times. It was very.
Oh my. Yeah, that's definitely. That definitely sounds about right.
It was very annoying because it was like at one time it's like I was like I don't need to do this, but at the same time I feel like I have to. I don't fold up my underwear. I think it's a waste of time.
I don't either.
I think it's a waste of time.
I just have like a small basket in my closet and just shove them into.
I just put them in a drawer. Socks and underwear.
Did you just say put them in a drawer?
Drawer.
A drawer, okay.
Yeah, you know, a door. Just hang the underwear on the door. As you do.
Oh, yeah.
What, you don't do that?
No, I'm sorry.
Weirdo.
I have failed you.
Okay, got all those out. I wish my bathroom stayed this clean.
Me too. Maybe this is when you just moved in.
Well, yeah, obviously, but I wish, like, well, even when I moved in, it didn't look this clean.
Oh, okay.
Yes, that's where that goes. This is a nice little like kitchen though. How many places have you lived in?
Oh God. Uh, well, I lived. Well, I actually don't know, but because from when I was born to 5, I know I've been to a lot of places in China, in Beijing, China, to like move around and live in. I'm gonna give like 1 or 2 then as an estimate. And then I went to Vancouver, Canada, which there I was in 2 places, and then in Salt Lake City, Utah, I had a house, and also now I'm in Toronto, and also have an apartment. So altogether, that's about 5 or 6 places I've been to.
Dang, I've there was one my family first, like I think it was the very first place my parents lived, independent of their parents, and I was born, and we lived there for a couple years. I think up until like my sister was like 1 year old, so I was like 6 or 7. But I have memories of that place, but very, very faint memories. So it was that was our first place, and then after that we moved to what I still kind of consider to be my favorite place I've ever lived, which was a really nice house that, I mean, I thought it was really nice and like quaint and stuff. But my parents hated it after a couple years, but they just like never wanted to go through the effort of moving, you know? But eventually they did. They
Right.
thought the house was getting to a point that it was basically unlivable. At least they didn't want to raise me and my sister in that kind of house. So we did eventually move and sold it, which I was very sad about because I still miss that house to this day.
Oh
But
yeah, me too. I still miss my Salt Lake City, Utah house. Like that was such a good house, and we still own it. It's just for rent right now, so I can go back, but I don't have citizenship.
you don't have Canadian citizenship?
No, I mean,
Oh, is that it?
I
Oh,
said Salt Lake
no,
City, Utah.
American. Right, sorry.
Yes.
I misheard. Well, maybe that can change.
Yeah.
But so I lived in that house. Up until I was 15, 16. So like 9 years, and then we moved to an apartment as like a midway point while we were waiting to move in. We were building our own house, and I remember that I was like 15 or 16 because I got my license at the new place, at the apartments. I mean,
Ah, okay.
so and then we moved to the place we are now, or place they are now. So that makes 4 places that I live with my parents, and then and now I live here. So that makes 5.
Right. I've moved out once, but I've lived my parents most of my life, which is I know like a lot of families, a lot of people like shame people for that, like not moving out at 18, and I'm glad you're not one of them, because that.
Yeah, I think
I,
that's dumb to like, because
yeah,
like
I know.
these
I know.
these days it's so hard to like
It's
get your
these
own
days it's
place.
so hard to like move out. Exactly.
So yeah,
Like,
I don't blame or judge at all.
like cost of living has gone up so much.
Where's my other shoe?
You lost the other shoe, for shame.
Oh, what pose should I do? Oh. What do you think?
Uh,
Thinker?
let's dab.
Let's It's dab, yeah. Unironically, I had one of these mannequins, and I kept it in a dab because I thought it was dumb and funny. You know, I've never dabbed.
I haven't. I really haven't either. Like,
I literally refused to do it when it was becoming a thing.
you thought it was dumb?
Yes.
Me too.
Well, it was also being a teenager and be like, I don't want to do the thing that all the kids are doing. I want to be cooler.
So being a hipster.
Basically, being just like, what's the word? Like, I can't think of the word. It's when you purposely just go against the grain.
Isn't that just being a hipster? Because
No,
like that's
there's
just
another word for it. Why can't I think of it?
unorthodox.
No.
Unconventional.
No. God, why can't I think
Abnormal.
of the freaking word? No.
Hopefully it doesn't bother you for all night.
Well, probably will.
No. This is where I hope your like short-term memory loss will come in handy.
Now, let's put those on the high shelf where we can't reach them. That works, right?
I prefer not to climb a cabinet when I try to reach my.
What? We're just not doing it right.
Despite how tall I am, I don't think I can.
Oh, that makes that makes way more sense now. You know what? That makes a lot more sense now.
Yeah.
I thought I didn't see this one over here when I was playing for my long play. So I thought I was just like, I thought I had to put one of them somewhere else because I didn't know it was there.
Oh.
Whoops. That was probably annoying.
If you did that like this gameplay, I would have been like very annoyed with you.
Would you have noticed?
Yes.
Sure.
You have no faith in me, do you?
Well, I thought you would be like enraptured by the conversation.
That too. But I also have
to notice.
Well, I also keep my eyes on the game, so.
I think this actually looks pretty neat.
Yeah.
My specific thing is I like to, whenever I'm putting utensils in a drawer, I like the top to be facing inward. It bothers me when it's not.
Oh, oops. That's I'm the other way around, so. But also,
Yeah, I'll get over it.
But also, I just sometimes just throw my utensils in the drawer and call it a day. Yeah, just grab it rummage through it and grab it when I need it. Although I mostly use chopsticks more than silverware. For anything, really. To eat. Well, I don't use a spoon normally to use it to drink. I just pick with a bowl. So yeah, just use a chopstick to eat rice and pick up the food. Do you know how to use chopsticks?
I don't. I don't eat meals that require chopsticks.
Do you never have Chinese food then?
No, when I have Chinese food, I don't have chopsticks with it.
Oh, okay.
Speaking of though,
Weird.
I did make chicken fried rice the other day, and it was so good. Well, it was good, but I added too much chili sauce and made it a little too spicy.
That sounds like just the meal for me.
You don't have to be so stereotypical.
I that genuinely just sounds delicious. Oh, I wasn't gonna have that.
Well, I'm gonna make it again, and this time I'm just gonna have less, or I might just take out the chili sauce in general, and then just add a little bit more soy sauce, and then I think that would make it really good for me. Okay.
Yeah.
I want you to choose which, because depending on the room, we get a different text thing, so I'll let you choose which room.
Let's do the our room. Yeah.
Do you want the door open or closed?
Closed.
Classes start Monday. Uni, here I come.
I hope you'll make that for me with the chili sauce when I come back over there.
If you want me to, sure. Just remind me.
Oh, absolutely. That sounds delicious.
Okay, we got
And
5 rooms this time.
and when I went over there and ate your cooking, I was surprised by how good of a cook you were. Okay, that sounds like a backhanded compliment. I'm sorry.
Wow, thank you.
Sorry. That came out the wrong way. You no, but generally, you are genuinely a good cook. Like I was, I think I only ate like 2 or 3 meals at your home plate, but every time it was just so good. Like my mom has cooked all of her life, most of her life anyway, but even like she doesn't cook as well as you. I can say that with honesty.
Well, thank you. I already have in mind a couple things that I want to make for you when you visit again.
You're just gonna add like all the entire chili bar to my meal, and then you're like, "Hey, you like hot stuff, don't you? Here you go."
No. I don't know how to. I'm not good enough at cooking to cook a certain way for you and then cook it a certain way for me.
Aww.
I want to make you my beef tips, because they're so good. Genuinely, it's just like I want to eat more of it because of how good it was. Because my family stopped making it. So when I made it for myself, it was honestly the first time that I've had it in years. So I just forgot how good it is, and it's so easy to make. And it's so easy and so good. It's like, I want it. I want more.
I mean, you're probably gonna make a lot of that for yourself then. So maybe when I go over there, you're gonna be sick of it.
I don't get sick of things very easily. I told you this.
I know, but
See, a better computer.
A better computer. Heck yeah. That looks a lot better, yeah.
I can't believe you're making fun of her when she's just trying to afford what she can.
I'm sorry.
Hey, you know what? You should be.
My parents haven't let me like pay for my own stuff. So I don't think I know how that feels, unfortunately.
Tisk. You
So
haven't been raised up right with the challenges of the modern day.
true, actually. My parents loathe to let me go. Like, no, I mean, I'm the kid, so I'm the only child, so I understand. But uh,
That's so funny because my parents were the opposite. I mean, they love me, but my dad constantly made jokes that like, it's time for you to get out. We don't want to pay for you anymore.
yeah, no, my parents have never said, hey, it's time for you to pay something. Unless I offer, they just pay for it themselves, which again, I'm very thankful for. But oh my god, like,
It makes it harder to leave.
oh, absolutely. And I feel like once I'm out there like alone, it's gonna be so hard.
It'll be fine, I'm sure.
Can I rely on you to teach me everything?
Yes.
I'm happy to hear that.
I would say me and Webb.
In Web 2?
Well, I'd assume
I mean,
I would assume that if you ask him for help with something, he's willing to help.
oh yeah. I mean, we we don't talk often. Like we talk once every couple of days, unfortunately. Which uh, I assume because um, you, him, and Elizabeth or slash Dorian are in the a different group chat now.
We have our own group chat, yeah.
Crap, I've been replaced by Elizabeth in that group chat. Oh well,
It's not taken very
it is what it is.
seriously, if that helps. Why can't I put a poster in here? Come on. Unrealistic. I'd rather have
What
sit
you put a
there.
post in the closet?
No.
Oh, I was about to say. I do wish my chat with like group chat like came back sometimes, but oh well.
It happens. Shoo. Shoo. Is that a bag? Yeah, I think it's gonna be great. I'll make you a bunch of delicious food.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You should consider yourself lucky.
I do
Good.
genuinely for reasons I can't divulge right now.
I love the weight behind some of the items when you put them down.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
Also,
That's a great touch.
I
Yeah,
want you to
definitely.
just notice I can't pick up anything else. I can only pick up my stuff. That's a very important detail to consider for later on.
Soon there'll be like a little more space.
Not for a while.
Okay.
See, I don't know if you remember, the story is essentially that... Oh, here's the chickens! The first chickens!
Yeah, no, I remember what you told me about the story still.
Okay, got everything out. Cool. So, this is most likely what we're dealing with here is most likely a roommate who, judging by this is also a girl, who's really into bugs.
Uh-huh.
And we can't move any of her stuff.
Oh, okay.
Which is an important detail. For later.
I mean, I wouldn't mind my. To be clear, I wouldn't mind my stuff got moved. If someone moved my stuff, I would just want to know where like they put it. I wouldn't be hurt about it. I'd be less hurt about it than other people I know. Which
I honestly would probably be bothered by
little.
it. Just because of my OCD. I like having things a specific way.
Uh-huh. I mean, I also have pretty bad OCD, but definitely not as bad as you. That's what I'm hearing. Because when I was in middle school and high school, I remember if my Percy Jackson books were out of order, I would take the entire series out of the books and just reorder so they were in the correct order.
Yeah, that's definitely a little bit OCD.
I don't think you ever told me what your middle and high school days were like.
Well, what do you mean specifically?
Just did you making good friends in like middle and high school?
Um,
I know you don't talk to them anymore. Like apart from maybe like that best friend you told me about when you went back to when
sadly,
you went back home.
sadly, I don't. I really wish I could.
Sadly.
I'd say that's where a lot of my major friendships formed. Yeah.
Aw, that's cute.
Um.
When I was in middle and high school, I was treated as the popular slash special kid in school.
Really?
Yes.
You don't seem like the type to me.
Well, I told you like I've changed a lot of as I grew up. But also, what do you mean? Like I just.
I don't know. You just don't seem like the type to be that kind of kid.
Oh, okay.
Which is not an insult.
To not be popular. Oh, yeah, I know. I didn't take it that way, but yeah, believe it or not, I was the that kind of kid in the middle of high school. Because I joked a lot. Like I was basically the class clown to like all of my classes,
Really?
and a lot of people like that. Yes.
That's. I'm trying to think. My middle school days are a lot more foggy. I mean, middle school is where I first started dating someone. That was my first girlfriend.
Uh-huh.
So that was something. Although we dated for like a year. It was really funny the way how we started dating was it basically just started with me. She was sitting. I sat in like the second row. She was in the third row, and like every single day, what I would do is I would turn around and whatever paper she was working on, I would just draw a smiley face on it.
Aww. Cute.
Just every single day. And like she acted like she was annoyed by it, but we both knew that she thought it was funny. And then we just got our friendship just kind of grew from there. And then it
That's
became
honestly adorable.
and then I asked her out first, I think. Um, and it was funny because she was like, "My mom says I can't date until I'm in 7th grade." Cuz kids, that kind of thing.
Uh-huh.
So we didn't. But once 7th grade hit, we did start dating.
That's honestly adorable.
Although she wasn't my first crush. It was actually how I realized I had a crush on someone was in like elementary school, I think. I think it was 5th grade. I had someone who I was really, really probably my second oldest friend, but behind Monica. And what happened was we were just like normal friends or whatever. And then at one point, I distinctly remember how it happened. Was I went to like the bathroom, and then this other kid followed me in, and they were like, "Hey, so you like them, right?" And I was like, "What?" They're like, "It's kind of obvious that you like her."
Oh yeah, that definitely sounds like fifth grade talk.
And then I was like, it like blew my mind because I was like, "Wait, do I?" And then it like, and then yeah, and then just like, I had a even when I was dating my first girlfriend, in the back of my mind, I still kind of had a crush on this girl for a very long time.
I see.
Like, she was that kind of thing where it's like, she's the girl I always really wanted, but it just never worked out. Funny enough, though, I did actually ask her out, and
Hmm.
she told me no, and then we stopped being friends for like a really long time
Oh,
until like 8th grade, where we had the same like science class, and we were sitting really close to each other, and I kind of like basically like apologized without actually saying anything, and we became friends again.
oh man. Well, yeah, like but getting rejected, like that can be the end of a lot of relationships, a lot of friendships. I mean,
I think it was just really awkward on her end. Because like
yeah,
I would have
I
been
can
fine
see
with it,
that.
but I'm sure that she was like, being like kind of weirded out a little bit because she never saw me that way at all.
So then right now you have like six relationships, huh?
As of now, I've been in a relationship like 6 times. Yeah.
Yeah. I think you only told me about that the current one with Nappy, of course, and then the one where you got
Got
too clingy to that the other girl. I don't know if she's probably not the one, yeah. So I don't think you ever told me about the other four. Well, like how long did they last? And, like how they end?
Well, a couple of them were on. It's funny because I've only ever dated girls, um, IRL, and then I've only ever dated guys online, which I think that's just kind of funny.
Uh-huh.
But I'm trying to think. After Veronica, well, see what happened was I was honestly kind of a terrible kid, especially with the way I broke up with my first girlfriend for Veronica.
Okay,
I dumped her over text,
I see.
which was really terrible. It's always been the thing that I was like, you know what, the breakup with Veronica, it feels kind of deserved for the way that I broke up with Rebecca. Not just,
I've never heard those names.
eh.
I mean, it's fine if you don't want to share. Like if you want like share it in
No,
DM
I'm
anyway.
just
If
trying.
you
I'm
don't want
trying to I'm trying to remember
okay.
because it's been so long. And then the last one was this one girl who I don't remember when exactly it was. It was sometime after high school. Shoot, I don't really remember. It was kind of
It's
a it was a
fine.
very it was a very it wasn't a very long thing. Like it lasted a couple weeks.
I see.
She was really nice though.
So from what
Where
I'm
do I
hearing,
put
like
this?
so from what I'm hearing, like sweet, like uh the quote unquote bad kid didn't work out with like three of your GFs. Then
No, not really. One of
I
the, I
see.
mean, with the first one, it might have worked out, but I was the one who broke up with her. Where can I put this?
Hmm. Uh,
I can fit it over there if
maybe
I.
on top of the
Say,
yeah
I can fit it
that could
here if
work.
I move a bunch of stuff. Then I need to put this somewhere. Put this up there. Okay, that works. Okay.
I know I told you how I broke up with my uh previous two exes. But I guess I never told you how long I've been with them slash what my time with it was like with them. Um, my first one was a long time ago, like a very long time ago. I think I was just
Okay, before you get started on that, go. I
yeah
want you to pick the room that we go for this time.
okay. Well, last time I picked the living room, so no, our room. So I think I'm gonna pick the kitchen this time.
Kitchen. Okay.
No, sorry, the living room.
Oh,
Let's go. Let's do that. No, whatever. This works
no, I
too.
can change it. Oh no, I can't. Never mind.
It's okay.
Oh no. Okay, we can. Where'd you say?
The living room, please.
Okay. Movie nights are gonna be awesome. Okay, now you can go ahead.
Yeah. So my first relationship, uh, it was like such a long time ago. It was, I think, during middle school. Yeah, I'm almost positive it was during middle school, but it's kind of funny. I met her over this game called Roblox, which
I like how you
uh,
say it like as if I wouldn't have heard of that. Like this little game called Roblox.
yeah, I
As if
mean,
it's not one of the most popular games in the world right now.
I'm looking. I mean, looking back, thinking back on it, I just kind of cringe because
Why?
I mean, I mean, I guess it's just a process of growing up. But
Well,
back then, I thought it was that was
I
the
don't consider Roblox to really be a kids game anymore. There's so much
oh
because there's people make like horror games in Roblox now that are genuinely good. So I don't really consider
oh
it like a kids game anymore.
oh
Or at least
dude, because
or,
I
like
never
kids
really
exclusive.
I never really went back to it since since like the middle school. Honestly,
They literally, one of the most popular Roblox games is literally something called Doors, which is which is basically like Spooky's Jump Scare Mansion.
oh, is it okay?
Yeah,
I mean, yeah, I see. Well, I mean, I mean, I think my breakup from my first ex was the reason I just stopped Roblox entirely, because just playing reminded me of her.
that's fair.
but but yeah, I that one lasted for I think around like a year or so, and then we basically met each other and then bonded over that game. Uh, and also Facebook too. Yes, yeah. And then we had this other friend. Um, I don't remember the exact details since it was like so long ago, but we had this other friend, and the, I think no, I'm certain that some drama happened between like our friend group, between this friend and like another, and like both my both my girlfriend and this other friend. And so I confronted her and said, "Hey, like, what's going on here?"
How old were you
And
when this
she,
happened?
uh, uh, well, I did say I was in middle school, so
So like
uh,
11,
that,
12.
yeah, I'll definitely around that. That sounds about right. Yeah. back then I was very, very different from that than I was now, to say the least. I was
I'm sure you were adorable.
no, absolutely not. No, you would you would. I mean, maybe appearance wise, you would think so, but how I texted was like so unbelievably cringe. Like I managed to get into log back into my Facebook recently, and like just a look over the past, and then I open up my messages. I scroll all the way down to like when I was back in like elementary school to middle school. I texted so unbelievably like again cringe because I was that kind of kid who like thought staying silent for like a long period of time was like the cool way of being. So even in text, I was like have like 30 periods in a row
Oh
and
yeah,
say
I
like one
remember. I
word.
remember you showing me that stuff.
Uh huh. It was so bad. Oh my. But yeah, the overall reason we broke up was because of the drama, and then yeah, we could never just sell it. It was just like eventually we just got into argument over and over and over again, just like and it just broke up, and it was honestly that was horrible because first of all it was my first break in my entire life, but also um again like I've the argument was so bad, like we just never talked to each other again, unfortunately. Uh,
So it wasn't an official, like, you guys didn't actually, like, say, like, I want to break up. It just happened.
no, no, I mean, yeah, I mean, we during the end of the around the end of the argument, we basically just physically broke up. Yeah, I like um we basically just said no. Well, she basically said it's completely over and just I think blocked me. So, that was very depressing. When
You know
I,
what's funny though? She
yeah.
probably looks back on it and cringes too.
Oh, I would think so because I definitely do. um, you know what's funny is because she then got a relationship with got into a relationship with that other guy I had a problem with. So that felt like an extra slap in the face. But oh
Damn.
well. Uh, I never really got over that until like a couple years later when I had like my second online girlfriend. With this one, I met over a mobile game called Age of Historia. I don't know if you ever heard of that one. But it's basically a gacha game where we have multiplayer elements to it. Um, we were in a group chat of like 30 people, and like over time, she started to have a crush on me. But when I went to ask her out, she declined and said she's not ready. And I obviously understood that, but because she had a crush on me, she ultimately accepted anyway. That one went on for around like I want to say six. I want to say around 10 months. Uh, but as I told you, over the course of these 10 months, she would just randomly, for no reason, to my knowledge, just vanish off from like texting. Like, and she would just not respond to my texts for like a month, like sometimes a month at a time, honestly.
That's
Uh,
so weird.
that's so weird, and absolutely. And when I tried to like ask, hey, why, like again, why? She would just. I mean, she gave an answer. It was because she was had some personal business, which at first I understood, but then it just she after I think the second time it happened, she promised me it wouldn't happen again, and then I think around 2 weeks later it did. But the funny part is, even still, I still stayed in it. even when I feel like I shouldn't have. I feel like that's the reason I got like that's where I was like too clingy and was like, hey, I'm really hurting myself. So after like the third time, I was like did like deep self reflection, and then once she came back, I didn't like break up with her because I still loved her, which I mean, looking back on it, it's like extremely silly that after she did that over and over again. But ultimately, uh, she just left and just never came back. And that's this one. This one wasn't like an official breakup. This was like she was gone, like she just never came back. Again, we never talked to each other since.
Wow.
Which
That's
yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, and it's really sad to think about. Both of my relationships have been very interesting. I'd like to call it. Uh, yeah, because even the first one has had a lot of problems with it, and I definitely don't think I would have like stayed in it for very long, even if I had like stayed in it. Um, but yeah, both of those were online relationships. So after like the second one, um, I basically told myself I never get into an online relationship again because these two have proven to me that these two, especially the second one, has proven to me that it just doesn't work. Uh, which uh leads me to leads me to the present time,
Yeah.
which to be honest, I'm still having a bit of reservations, especially because of that history I told you about.
I
But
think that's
I mean,
understandable.
uh, uh but overall, I'm glad that they happened anyway, even if it hurt. Like you told me you still went over your like the ex you were extremely clingy to. To be honest, I'm I've completely gotten over like both these exes, but um, thinking back on it, I do still miss them somewhat. But even so, I'm still happy that it happened because I feel like again, as I've told you, because I was bullied in elementary school as well. I think all of these like painful experiences have like made me who I am today. So, and who I am today, like uh, I like to think is very uh
Influential.
yeah, influential and pleasant to be around. I think that's the word I was looking for. Pleasant to be around because yeah, because again, if I met you, if I mean if I was like if I came to a server, like I think even like 2025, so right now it's 2025, so I think around 5 years ago, I would definitely be like one of those people who got like kicked out of the server, definitely because as I've told you, there was a the the me quote unquote before I joined the server was both transphobic primarily and judgmental. uh, and uh, I was the kind of person who, even back then, if I got like, if someone even teased me jokingly, I would throw like a huge hissy fit, which yeah, that part of me I absolutely still cringe thinking about. Like, oh my god, like people even like people would even people who like made it especially clear. like they were joking with me, I would whatever. It's whatever. It's all the same to me. I would it's like a huge hissy fit. Which again, like after losing like so many friendships that way, I was like, oh god, I need to change this. So, um, yeah, uh, I think it was around late 2021, which I changed like, which I did that self reflection, change that part about myself, along with being again less judgmental. I mean, not judgmental at all, really. Like I basically entirely removed that part of myself. I basically want to entirely change that part of myself, and also
We love character development.
oh actually yeah, um, and also again not become transphobic, which I think was a huge one because again my parents were very much so, and there came a point where I was just like, do I have to be as well? And after I thought to myself, I was like, no, I don't have to be. And basically just like scrap that part of myself as well. Just basically people can be whatever they want. And that's basically it. So when I joined the server in 2022, as you know, I basically immediately came to you. And that's fast forward to today. That the rest is history. Long history lesson with dogs.
Long and fascinating history.
I'm sorry for rambling.
It's fine. It was great. It's nice to just kind of listen to, you know?
Absolutely. Thank you. I guess anyone who watches this video also can know uh my history now.
The Ark lore is going strong.
The claw. Considering I made a lot of like a lot of like friends in the server, and like have a best friend. I mean, have the best friend my entire life in you. I feel like this character development has definitely changed for me for the better.
I'm happy to hear it. It's been very fun knowing you.
Is that what you go? Is that what you call it?
Yes.
I'm happy to hear that. I've certainly learned a lot of new stuff about myself, being friends with you.
In a good way.
Yes, in a good way. Yes.
It's like, no, in the worst possible way. It's been horrific.
Yeah, you made me enjoy a lot of kinks that I wouldn't have otherwise discovered about myself. Again, that's in the best possible ways, and also have a hobby in editing for you. So I find it fun. I kind of find it crazy um how it all began is because you wrote
Nah, don't get too into it.
yeah, I know.
Where am I supposed to put these down?
I
Oh no, I
remind
have to
myself.
put it up here? Oh yeah. Okay, there we go. Very cramped space.
Still, look, it still looks tidy though,
You
by
think?
my standards.
I think the
Yes.
kitchen is the worst looking.
Oh, that kitchen is uh it's mostly just the roommates items more than your own, but
Well,
yeah.
this time, so this is the section that's supposed to be I believe a boyfriend.
Oh, okay.
Because it's obviously a guy's stuff, and you're close enough to them that you can move around their stuff pretty freely. So that's what this is implying, is you moved in with a guy that you're
Ah,
dating.
okay.
But the space is pretty cramped and you can barely fit your stuff in, including you literally cannot put your diploma anywhere in the house except for under your bed, which is like incredibly sad.
That's very sad indeed. Like, I feel like you should be able to show it off.
Like that's literally the thing that like most people when they play this game, that is what gets people the biggest reaction out of people.
Mhm.
But which room?
Can you scroll through the rooms again? Um, well, we did our room. Let's do the bedroom.
Bedroom? This one?
Yes.
Okay. Barely managed to fit myself in here. Yeah, see? Alright. I'm gonna pause. Okay. We're back. Did you want me to answer that question on record?
Yeah, go ahead. I don't mind.
Um I'm very bad at describing people. So
Just do it best. It's
I don't
okay.
know if I am very good at answering this question. Although something, what's really weird? One of these
Yeah.
pictures, even though it lets you put them up here, one of these pictures, it doesn't actually let you put it up there. For some reason. I don't know why. I remember when I played this by myself, I legitimately couldn't figure out where I was supposed to put it for a while.
Still, see, just try your best to answer that question. I mean, actually no. I'm just gonna say that you're really good at this. I feel like you're really good at descriptions based on what I've seen.
Well, describing, like, people, I'm very terrible at. I think I'd rather not answer, because I don't think I'd come up with a good answer unless I was, like, really thought about it, which I can't right now.
Oh, okay.
You have lots of good qualities, though.
Thank you. I honestly honestly still have some really bad qualities I'd really like to get rid of.
Also, before we continue, I wanted to point out, we are now back in our old house.
Oh yeah.
So that's the development in this one.
What?
So actually, now that I think about it, I actually think there's 4 levels left.
Okay. Right.
I think there's this one, and then there's a solo one where you move into your own house, and then the third one is someone else moves in with you, and then the 4th one is your final house. Although this one's short, this one only has 2.
Ah, okay, right. Because it's just this in a bathroom.
I also,
But yeah.
part of the reason I also don't want to answer the question is because I don't want to just like say, oh, this is what I don't like about you on a video. It feels kind of mean.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I said it myself. I didn't mind. So, I mean, if you wanted to do it in DM this sometime, that works too.
I don't really want to do it at all.
No, that's okay too. But yeah, as I was saying, I do have 2 very, in my opinion, bad qualities I'd like to change about myself sometime. The first is that I'm very indecisive, as I'm sure you probably know. Like, when I try to make a decision, I spend a bit too long and doubt myself a bit too much. Like, considering that this is the right option.
Yeah,
And
that's something I've
oftentimes,
definitely noticed.
I sometimes regret it. Which not anytime recently, just in the past, especially during my times and when I recount my when I was with my two exes that I've told you about. And the other is that I feel like don't want to say too nice, but I do feel like I have a really hard time saying declining anything. Like anytime someone says, "Hey, do this," I just immediately say yes without giving it a second thought. Which, thankfully, no one has asked anything outrageous of me. But there has
Hey,
been
hey,
instances in the
Ark,
past. Yeah,
give me $1,000.
can that be in small amounts instead? You see this?
Can that be a what?
Can it be in small deposits instead? Like a cent at a time.
Like a
It'll be
cent at a time.
yes, it'll take a while, but it's still money.
That is the perfect response.
But yeah, I would like to get rid of especially the first one. I hate how indecisive I am by myself.
Well, I mean, it is something you can work on. If it does bother you, you know.
Uh-huh. I do feel like I do like always want to improve myself anytime I can.
I mean, most people do. I know there's plenty of things I would want to try to improve about myself.
You'll get there.
Yeah, I think so. See, I like the consistency because this girl like buys the say you can see all the stuff that she has. Like you have this cup, and I don't know if it starts off normal, but it has a chip in it. So I something I've always liked to think about is I'm sure that in previous levels it looks normal, but then you by this point it has a chip in it, which is like a nice little detail.
You know, I think tonight has um really illustrated that I really like uh just playing along with you. I mean, nothing wrong with again Persona or Xenoblade. I love those games. I love those as well. But I think you probably noticed that during those I tend to be more quiet, the more quiet one compared to the others,
Yeah.
which I do think is like a residue from like how shy I once was. I mean, I'm not nearly as shy anymore, but and I know that again, everyone that I do, every like Nappy, Cutie, Zero, they're all good friends of mine, really close friends of mine. If I don't talk to them in DMs often or at all, really. But yeah, it's mostly just because I don't want to like butt into a conversation or like don't want to just talk over someone.
Right.
Do you need me to?
Go ahead and choose a room for me.
Yeah, our room, please.
This room used to feel bigger. That's how I felt when I went to go, when I went to visit my parents during over Christmas, going into my old room. Just like, man, this room used to feel so much bigger. And that was with a bed in it. Yeah, I like record. See, my thing is, I'm always worried about it, like, ending up that we're not, um, good enough on our own. But, today has definitely reinforced that we definitely are.
Not good enough on our own. Yeah.
Like, we don't banter enough.
Oh, okay.
Like, you know, the way that Nebby and I have banter about video games.
Right.
Like when we're playing Persona and stuff. But this has
I mean,
today has definitely shown me that we can definitely hold a really good conversation on our own. And us
oh,
getting scared
absolutely.
together in Spookies was incredibly funny.
Oh, absolutely. I'm sure the viewers are gonna like it. Whoever watches it, yeah. But I mean, I feel like the DLA one and Return to Ravenhurst has proven that we made a pretty good duo.
Yeah.
Even if again we don't banter as often as you and Neppy do. We still make some. Again, we still make some funny commentary, in my opinion.
See, they've got these same like statues, and this is the one I love the most. It's just like the chickens slowly getting more and more added to the collection over time.
Uh-huh. It's cute.
I also want you to pay attention to this, whatever I put here, because it's a very cool little thing. Oh, she finally upgraded to a Wii! She had a GameCube for so long, and now she finally has a Wii. I like how some of these like covers are so stylistic. You can tell this is GameCube.
Yeah. But yeah, as I said, I know you on. Oh, you just said you aren't good at. You said you aren't good at describing people. But I do want to say that if there is anything that you don't like or wish you could change about me, just say it. I won't be hurt. I'll take that like as a compliment actually, because I'll see that as, hey, since you're my best friend, then I want to. If you feel that way, I mean, then probably a bunch of other people probably do it eventually as well.
Well,
So I
I
do
know.
want to change that
Well,
problem.
at the same time, I know you better than they do.
Well, yeah, that too, yeah.
So if you did have any flaws, I would be able to point them out much better. Also, I am total. Whenever we're done, I am totally going to be telling everybody, hey, watch this video if you want to watch me and Ark get completely terrified. And watch me get scared of a Japanese girl chasing us. Because that was way more terrifying than it should have been.
I thought a clown was chasing us at first because I love the jingle. Or I feel like that.
I can't wait to play that. That's going to be fun to play again.
Oh, definitely.
We should try to go for next Friday. Well...
Sure.
Well, so... Elizabeth, Webb, and I are going to be watching Saw. But we're probably just going to watch one movie, and then after that we can record.
Huh.
I don't want that up there.
Well, I can already imagine what jokes Webb's gonna make when you guys watch.
Watch Saw.
Yes.
Well, we're on the fourth movie.
Oh, okay.
It is funny though because it's his first time experiencing it. Dorian has watched every single movie, and I've watched kill counts for every single movie, so I have a pretty good idea of what's going on. So it's mostly him that's just in the dark for stuff.
Okay.
But it's been very fun every time. And finally getting to like actually watch it in full has been quite an experience.
Again, I think I can watch any movie just as like maybe not alone, but with another person like you.
Well, I mean,
It's,
I
it's
wouldn't make you watch like movies that like I wish I could. I would love it if you watched like VHS with me, but those movies are so bloody that I know you would hate them.
Like how bloody?
Very,
Like
very bloody and gory.
oh, okay. I'm so sorry. I can't.
No, I know. That's fine.
I think the only
I
but
think
again
what we would want to do, what we would do is we'd maybe like try and watch like the first one, and then then we would just quit if it got to be too much for you.
I mean, gore is easily the worst. Uh, the very I cannot tolerate even the slightest bit of gore. I mean, like blood, depending what happens and how much there is, I can stomach. But gore is just, oh god. I wouldn't puke. Of course, I haven't puked in such a long time, and I don't think I have puked since I got food poisoning, like ever since I was in middle school. But
Well, it's
yeah,
funny
I
because
just
the company that helps make those movies is literally called Bloody Disgusting.
oh that checks out. But yeah, I would just probably
So many
just.
big things in this one.
But yeah, I think the only movie series I can't watch with you is just Final Destination off the top of my head. Like I can't see the appeal in those movies at all. First of all, and second of all, like just watching people die in various ways isn't
Yeah, I mean, yeah,
like.
the appeal of those movies is it's just watching creative people die in creative ways. That's the whole allure of it. So obviously, if you don't like that kind of thing, you're not gonna like them.
hmm I guess I just struggle to comprehend why people like those. But I guess that's
Because it's interesting to see people die in creative ways. I like this. I like this setup that I did here.
no, I do too. It's very pretty.
I am an excellent interior designer. Thank you very much.
I agree. You should be the one to design the
I should be
your.
the one to design every house ever.
I
That's
agree.
what you were gonna say, yeah.
Yes.
I like experiencing horror with you, to be honest. And like not
Is it
just
bugs on my wheel?
okay, partially, but I promise that's not the only reason. It's just fun.
I understand, and I'm glad.
Hey, watch this. I'm gonna do some cool stuff on that fridge.
We got a lot done tonight. I'm very glad.
Yeah, well, we were recording for like 6 hours.
Well, you that too, but even so, go through like
It's only been
three and a
four. It's
half.
actually been only 4 hours so far.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, I guess the it looking like it's only like 6 minutes, so I guess it makes sense.
The recording was about 8 minutes long. I'm still like thinking about that game. That was like way worse than I was expecting it to be.
Honestly, what you I don't think I saw what was happening like what the game was about. So would you like would you go through it again just to see like what the creature was like?
Probably. I mean, I think it wouldn't be nearly as scary the second time around. Now that I like know what to expect.
I feel like it would be, honestly. Like
It would be
it
still be
just
it'd be kind of suspenseful, but if the exact same things happened, I think I wouldn't be that scared.
honestly chilling with you is just nice too.
Yeah, it is.
I think this proves that we just talk entire day if we wanted to.
Oh, absolutely. Just need to find stuff to talk about, you know? Hi, Jinx. Hello.
I mean, again, you can speak to me about anything. Of course, like since we're recording, it's gonna be a lot more limited. But
So, about the stock market.
okay, maybe not everything.
Oh, come on. You don't. It's exciting, isn't it?
I agree.
Mm-hmm. Why does it...
Big.
Oh, okay. Oh, put the cookie jar out of reach. That's pretty funny. Can I put this up there? On the fridge. I could if I wanted to. I'll put it there. What do you drink?
Me?
Yes.
Water. Most
Just,
of the time.
like, you don't drink tea or coffee or anything like that?
No, I mean, I sometimes drink tea. I don't make them myself, but I don't make my own tea. But at home, I just drink water. But I enjoy tea typically, especially green tea. I don't drink coffee. No. All my coffee experiences have been bad ones, unfortunately. And maybe it's just because I haven't had a good cup of coffee, was I definitely associate. But all of my experience has been bad lately, and I haven't felt a need to have coffee since I wake up pretty easily.
I've never liked coffee. I've always thought it was kind of gross.
What about you?
Water, Gatorade, and soda.
Okay. Yeah, I tend to have some soda now and then too. If you count that.
I've never liked juice. I've always thought that juice was kind of gross. The only juice that I liked as a kid was Sunny D.
I've never heard of that. No.
It's an orange juice. I think it probably
okay.
it's funny because after what used to be my favorite soda was Sunkist, which is an orange soda. So I think it kind of translated over.
I adore apple juice. Although I don't go out of my way to buy it and drink it.
So keep in mind of anything that I put on this thing here.
Yeah, you told me that.
No, I'm just reminding you. Because I think it's really cool game stuff. What video game consoles have you had? If any.
PS2, Wii, Switch, Xbox 360, PSP.
Oh my god, that's almost exactly the same as me.
Hey,
Just I had a little bit more.
Oh, okay.
I had
Did you have the Wii U? Okay.
no, I had the original Xbox and a PS2. I play on the I play at PS2 a lot more because the games that I had were better.
Oh, I'm sorry. I
Uh,
missed the Nintendo DS and 3DS too.
Same. Um, and I had I had a bunch of like PS2 games and PlayStation 1 games that I've just never properly played because I've just never given them a try, or even when I did give them a try, it was just for a little bit, and so I never really got to fully experience that. I probably have so many games in so many of the PS2 games that I have are probably just like the most random games. Like I like to say it. I like to say it whenever I can. One of my childhood games was Drakengard 2, which is not something you should have as a childhood game. But
I know that game.
I also had. It blew my mind when Webb first told me that it's the same universe as Nier. That like blew my mind. Um, then I had a 360. My dad had a PS4 that he gave to me. We had a Wii, and I had a DS, a DSi, then a DSi, and now a 3DS, and Switch. And
So what I'm feeling is
as soon as the Switch 2 comes out, I'm buying it.
I'm probably doing the same. What I basically heard every single console except for the Xbox One, like the PS3 and 4.
Basically everything. Well, so I didn't have. We basically skipped around generations a lot. My dad owns an Xbox One, but he doesn't play it very much anymore. He mostly plays PC now. Um, Never had a PS1 or a PS3. We didn't have a GameCube, but we had the Wii, and then we didn't have the Wii U, but I had the Switch.
Okay.
So see everything that's on there. So we just basically for everything, it was just skipping around generations. Which I always thought was kind of funny. Jinx wants out. Hold on. Yeah, I want to go back and eventually play all these like PS2 games that I have that I just never have given a proper chance. Like I have one of the older Final Fantasy games on the original PlayStation that I played once and then never again. And I want to give it a try again sometime. What was your favorite games growing up?
Uh, Definitely Dinosaur Warriors,
Yeah, yeah, that makes sense.
which is which is funny because now I don't play it at all. Like I haven't touched that in like I think over a year now, even though that's still my most played game on my Nintendo Switch.
Well, I'm sure that playing it with me is gonna reawaken the love.
Oh, definitely.
We just gotta find the good ones. Now I gotta move all these up. I think the PS4 one, the Warriors Arachi that I have on the PS4 is one of the best ones that I've played. It's so solid and good and fun. The story, it gets kind of bad after you beat the main story. Like, there's like 3 acts to the story. And like the first, like 5 or 6 chapters, have a bunch of branching paths and a bunch of levels and stuff, and then like 6, 7, and 8 are just a single line on the timeline, and that's it. And it's like, it feels so not thought out past that point. But it was still a lot of fun. I think we'll have fun with it.
You say that as if any game we play isn't fun.
Aww. Thank you.
At least for me.
For me too.
I'm happy to hear that.
I didn't actually check what the length on the Spookies game video was. And like, I know some of the stuff that's coming up, but not all of it.
It'll be nice to experience that with me then. And again, I think that last first episode definitely improved it. Like, it's still so funny how like everything just went wrong immediately as we open our mouth.
I think the funniest part was that, is there something chasing me? Oh yes, there definitely is! That was genuinely funny.
I know it's a gimmick since because of like how long we know each other and everything we've been through together, but like I still feel so happy that you can speak your mind to me.
Well, yeah. You've earned it.
Aw, thank you.
So don't lose it.
Is there a way I lose it?
Probably not.
Yeah.
You'd have to, like, screw up really bad.
Like, suddenly become transphobic again bad? Because I feel like...
Eh. Okay. Okay.
We never did the washroom. Let's go there.
Washroom.
Washroom.
Washroom. Mr. Canada man. I've missed long baths. I've never, ever, ever liked baths.
Aw, man.
Okay, so, second to last. So, see, look, everything that was on the thing is still there. It's just been moved over there now. Isn't that cool?
Yeah, it absolutely is.
And now, see, the detail is, these aren't our boxes. They're someone else's. Because we're moving someone else into our place.
Ooh, okay.
Which I think is a really nice... it's that whole thing of telling a story without using any words. And on top of that, all of their stuff is completely different from ours. So like the entire game, you're putting away stuff. You're seeing the same items over and over because it's all from one person. But now, it's a different person's stuff, and it feels that way because it's very clearly someone else's stuff. Because it's all completely different. Even it has all this. It even has this like similar layout up here
Mm-hmm.
that I put them in. I can't tell if these are Blu-ray or PS4. I think they're Blu-ray. I don't know if the PS4 was out in 2015. Okay, no, it's Blu-ray. See, now we got another umbrella. Oh, it's raining.
I love rain.
Rain. You should. It's unnatural not to. I think you're.
I agree.
I think you're a weirdo if you don't like rain. And it just keeps everything almost exactly the way you had it before. Which, after moving around stuff for the entire game, constantly moving to new locations, it's nice to see things staying the same for once.
But yeah, as I was saying before, I'll try not to mess up then.
You won't.
I can say the same for you. I'm like thinking of what you could possibly say of like might make me like
It is impossibly.
even remotely like dislike you, and I can't think of a single thing that I wouldn't at least understand. In before Red says something that immediately makes me make me eat my words.
No, I couldn't even think of. I literally can't even think of what I could say. Like, even when I'm like purposely trying to think of something really bad to tell you to make you like want to leave, I literally can't think of anything.
You mean in good conscience or just can't in general?
In general.
I'm happy to hear that. I like to think about my past though. I know like this entire like most of this video has been just chatting casually, but even still.
It's nice to go and reflect every once in a while.
Oh, absolutely. And I think since we're alone thus far, it really makes it puts into question like, hey, if I never asked like you to, if I never came to you about the that one fic, I'm gonna not get into. Um, it brought me into the server or like confessions later, which would then go on to make the create the group chat. I wonder how like our friendship would have turned out then. I'm still even still we would have like been like close friends just because data would existed before we met. But that's still puts into perspective because I know that our group chat is what helped us like bond a lot, apart from me just helping brainstorm.
We're just going back back in time and slapped myself, being like, hey, this is a person you should get to know, because they're really cool. Just find a way to cross the space-time continuum. You know, as you do.
You're a god. You're a goddess. You can do it.
Yeah. See? You gotta have the confidence. I don't know what this is.
You just gotta find Shayna
Do you know what
IRL.
this is?
Oh, it's it's where you keep. It's used in Chinese restaurants. It's where you keep like food warm. Like you put it inside there, and then it like conserves heat, basically. You know, it's also a package for like small bite-sized meal bite-sized. I don't know what they call it in English. Um, but it's basically just a container for food. TLTR.
Alright. Here we go. And this is a rice cooker, isn't it? It looks like it's a rice cooker.
That looks like a scale to me.
Really?
Well,
No, because it looks like something that clicks open.
Oh, okay, yeah, I can see that.
I wonder if there's a bunch of people at home that are getting bothered by my not really real organization.
I mean, so far I haven't seen you do anything egregious that I disagree with, so that's good at least.
So you're saying I need to be trying harder?
No, that's not what I'm saying.
See, that's what I'm hearing, though.
Don't misinterpret my words.
But it's funny.
No.
Where did you put my... Okay. It's gone. Where do I put you? Okay. No, because I want to put that in there. Oh, I can just put that on the stove. Okay. Okay. I really hope you get to come visit in June so we can take you to see my family, because that would be really nice.
I agree.
I think we'd have so much fun.
Oh, definitely. I hope it's just be 2025 in general.
I'm sure you will. You better, or I will come for you.
Then come for me. I'll welcome you.
How dare you be so lewd?
No!
You were the one that said it.
No!
God, these homes look so nice. I want to live here.
It does look pretty spacious, yeah.
Maybe one day.
Uh-huh.
Okay. It's a very interesting underwear.
I don't judge based on uh patterns of the clothing.
I think he's a weirdo.
How dare you?
Yeah.
Speaking as the person who used to have little hearts on my rainbows, I can't judge anyone else based on. Yeah, that's an appropriate response. That's an appropriate response.
Well, it just felt so random. Where's the other shoe?
We
Fine.
lost it.
We'll put it down there. How dare she? How dare she mess up my organization with her lack of shoe wear? You shouldn't go and get her arrested for shoe crimes.
Uh,
Do it now.
I don't think that's
Do it!
Oh, okay. Uh,
You're not doing it fast enough.
what I say? I'm trying to think of what I say.
Why are you taking so long? She's getting away with it.
I'm
There's the
sorry.
shoe!
You found the shoe. Now I don't have to. Now I don't have to
She
call for.
escapes. She escapes this time.
Now I don't have to call for shoe robberies.
No, it was shoe crimes for not having both shoes and therefore making my OCD upset. Which room?
A working space.
It's been hard, but I'm starting to get somewhere. Okay, and I think this is the last level.
2018.
Now we have a full house with 10 rooms, including a baby room.
Yay!
And now this time the boxes are both ours and the other girls.
You know, this makes me wonder. How's your how's my life in your mobile game going, where you make characters for a game? Am I still your test subs? Am I still your test subject?
No, I've been making us go to work a lot, so
Oh,
we've
okay.
we've gone up. I made Ava and Shayna.
I know. And I know you got Lemuria as well, which makes me so happy.
They're happy now.
Just like they will be in canon.
Maybe.
No, no, no!
There is no confirmation.
Oh, I told you that if you that Shayna is like as Ava is my peak one true waifu in like the past, and Shayna is my peak one true waifu now. They have to end up together.
Nah.
Please,
Nah.
please.
That's not interesting enough.
Oh my! It's almost like I'm a great support of the series or anything. No, 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 no.
It's almost like I'm the goddess that gets to decide who lives and who dies and who gets to be happy.
It would
And
make me very happy.
and that's the power that I definitely deserve to have and am fully responsible for.
It would make me very happy if you listen to me, though.
But why?
Why?
Why should I?
I mean, you listen to me a lot for that series, so I...
But, you know, that's like really hard. Listening is really tough.
Really hard?
Really hard. They've even got 2 bathrooms, Ark. We should steal their house.
I agree.
Just take the entire thing. Nobody will notice.
I agree.
Yay, I get to pin the blame on you if things go wrong.
Excuse me? I didn't sign up for this!
You signed the contract. That's how it works.
Sign the NDA without you telling me what the contents are, and just blame me when things go wrong.
Sign the NDA without looking challenge. Our books! Look, books! Children's books that we wrote! Yeah, that's the story. She wrote, she's been an artist ever since she was a kid. And now, we've made a children's book series.
Yay! Efforts finally paid off. Just like they will with you.
Aww.
That's the most monotone awe I think I've ever heard.
I could try harder to make it even more. That make you happier. Not hearing a no. Got it.
No.
No, it's too late. You were already signed the contract.
Oh my.
See, you have to be quicker.
sorry.
Now I just own you.
Oh, okay.
Good job. I will make sure to only do semi-ethical things to you.
I'll need a bit more details and such that, right?
Nah, I don't think you need that. It's good enough, right?
Can I have some details about what makes a semi?
No,
Why?
because it's not required.
This is what I have a thought.
Are those supposed to go in the seats?
Yeah.
Well, I can't put one over there. That's unfortunate.
It's just right.
Toaster. That's where the toaster goes. Oh, there's in the box. Where's my other whale? Oh, wow, there's a lot here. Oh no. Okay. We gotta have our maths.
Heck yeah.
Heck yeah. Ah! No! Tell him to stop.
Stop.
You have to have more vigor. I think that was too much vigor. I couldn't hear you.
Oh, sorry.
I appreciate the enthusiasm, though. Thank you, Ark.
No problem.
Almost looks like a face.
That's so cute.
It's like eyes and a tongue.
Uh-huh.
Alright. You must come up with another topic in the next 60 seconds, or you will be forced to sign another contract.
What do you think is in these boxes?
That's not a good topic. Try again.
How's your day been?
It's been very good. I've been playing more Supermarket Simulator because I forgot to take my ADHD meds. Yes, those two are directly correlated.
Yes, I agree.
I will be writing next week, though. So there is no need to panic. So stop it. Right now.
I'm panicking because I don't have enough.
Stop it! Right now!
No, okay.
Good boy. me something else. We're almost at the end.
Oh, I like conversing.
There's more of the games that we could probably find to do it with.
Mm-hmm. And again, we can always DM each other, but still.
Yeah, but talking is more fun.
Yeah, true. I found a topic, so I don't have to use sign a contract.
It is acceptable.
Thank you.
This time.
This time.
This time. The next surprise inspection will not be as kind.
I can smell the surprise inspection approaching.
Don't smell it, that's weird. Okay. What's your favorite movie? You must answer within the next. No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that to you. It's a very hard thing to come up with.
I mean, you can do that. Oh, man. I can't remember a lot of movies off the top of my head, honestly.
You can't. What about the ones that we watched together? That's the correct answer, and you have failed.
I'm sorry, the ones we have watched together.
I'm sorry, you must be booted from the clan now.
No, I'm sorry.
When I was a kid, my favorite was Lego Movie. I watched that movie so many times. And then it became like Avengers Endgame. Just in general, because I thought even by itself, I thought it was a fantastic movie. Now it's like trying to think of like what a singular favorite movie is. I'm not really sure. There's so many good ones.
I'm definitely not a movie goer. Like when I was over there, I watched my movie with you. That's the first time I watched movies on movie and like. No, I can't tell you when was the last time.
I know, I make the movie viewing experience magical.
I agree.
Cat.
Cat.
Cat. Dense.
Dense.
Boot.
Shoe.
It's a boot!
A boot!
It's like every single time I do that, you have such panic in your voice.
Yeah, I'm scared of letting you down.
You should be. I will discipline you, whatever it takes.
Okay.
Dancer. Prancer. Okay. This thing is cool.
Room. Lots of room.
Lots of room I wish I had.
Yeah, your place is actually really small for what you have. But I mean, hopefully you.
How dare you?
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it.
I went to my sister's apartment when I was visiting, and it's crazy how much bigger it is.
Didn't you say? Well, maybe you don't want me to say it on recording, but
If it's something you think you shouldn't say, then just yeah, don't say it.
okay, yeah.
Better be safe. Washroom.
Washroom,
The room of wash.
the place where we wash.
The place where we clean. Ah. D.
Yeah.
But this was a very great day.
I agree.
You need to do it more often.
I agree.
Well, you just need to what you need to do is just not work so we can find the time more easily. It's pretty simple.
Didn't you say you wouldn't record during the day?
It's unrelated. uh Wash toilet paper.
Toilet paper.
Toilet paper. Razor.
Resort.
Tampon.
What's
Oh, this goes up
fun?
there. That goes up there. This goes in.
Gotta shake it to make it.
I didn't notice that before. That's so funny.
Gotta shake it real good.
You know I do. We're getting there.
Lots of room.
Lots of rooms. Yoga pants.
Useful.
Are they?
They are.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes.
But are you really?
No, actually not.
Okay. Just wanted to double check. You should be more confident in your in yourself.
Abusive friendship.
I'm sorry.
What are you pausing for?
Oh
It's
my
always really
god.
funny to me. It's always really funny to me too. It's fine.
Oh my god, I think I'm going a little bit loopy.
Glad I can make you laugh. Like,
Oh my god. I don't want to work tomorrow.
you don't have to.
Yeah,
You
I
have
know.
it. Yeah.
I know. I know. I have the hours and stuff, but like, I don't just don't want to. But like, I need to save those. Well, I guess I don't. Do I?
I mean, even if I go over there, you have enough, more than enough hours.
Well, preferably you would visit uh, for June, which I already have asked off.
Oh, okay.
This is a cool closet.
I agree. This is definitely the most spacious closet I've seen.
Other than like the absurdly rich people.
Right.
I like to imagine she's just like pulling the stuff out, and then she's just like, you know, like tossing all the nicely folded underwear on the floor.
That's like what's happening.
Okay. No, I was gonna keep them separate, but I just realized I've been mixing them the entire time, so I can't really do that. Oh well.
Oh well, not important.
Well, if people, I have a feeling if there some people watching might get upset.
Move them.
Yes, you should. Like right now, should go find them and do it.
uh, uh,
Yeah.
that's a lot. That's a lot. That might be a problem.
Why?
There might be a few uh complications with that.
Well, you figure it out. I believe in you.
Unfortunately, I don't think a lot of people will also accept my.
Well, you know what? You're charming enough. You can figure it out.
No, thank you. I still don't think they're gonna accept me just coming over there and swinging themselves.
Well, you know what?
Maybe I'm just not confident in myself enough. I don't know.
You gotta have the confidants. I believe in you, so you should believe in yourself.
I agree.
Shoot. You go up there. Wait, this goes here. No. There. Okay, finally.
Finally. Uh,
I know exactly how I want these guys.
small, big, small, small.
Because there's literally enough of them to perfectly fit on this shelf. So it's like of course, like they want you to put them here. See, perfect family. I'm
Yay!
honestly surprised that this isn't like a sticker. Where can we put this? Okay, there is an office. I honestly couldn't remember already. This is what my shelf is gonna look like eventually.
I know.
This is what your bookshelf is gonna look like eventually.
I know.
As I say, you don't get to deny this.
That's fine. A bookshelf is supposed to have books too.
I meant like my books.
Oh, okay. Uh,
Jeez, so inconsiderate.
sure, yeah. Let's. You can put my bookshelf as well. Serious hearing and thanks for cutting me off.
I'm sorry. That wasn't what I was meaning to do.
Yes,
I saw an opportunity to do something dumb and I couldn't resist it.
it's okay. Serious caring, but Red didn't want to hear that.
With this lame, dumb story. And we're gonna put the router right on the corner where it can very easily fall off.
Fall off, smash into pieces, and now the process of Wi-Fi. Look what you did, Red.
I consider that a victory. See, I want to have an office like this someday.
I agree. I'm sure it'll come eventually.
Those don't go on the chairs, Ark. Why did you lie to me?
I
Can't believe you.
I'm sorry. I betrayed.
You have betrayed me for the last time.
No.
Prepare to die.
No.
I'm sorry, it's too late now.
I'm gonna write my will as I'm in this recording. Hang on.
Okay. Have fun.
What do you want me to write in it?
I bequeath all my assets to Lady Redheart.
I uh, sure, yeah, let's go with that.
That's true.
I will relinquish all my assets to Lady Redheart.
Be sure to double check your work. Make sure there's no spelling mistakes so we can verify it.
Good job throwing on the floor like that.
This is where it goes. I know what I'm doing.
I'm sure. That sounds condescending. I'm sorry. I'm genuinely sure.
Well, you shouldn't be.
Why?
Because I said so. Why are you
I
questioning me?
I believe in you. You should believe in yourself.
How dare you question me?
I'm sorry.
Are you, though? You don't sound very sorry.
I'm sorry.
Be sorry harder.
What do you want me to do for an apology?
I don't know yet. I'll figure it out. Oh, there's so much stuff.
That's not what.
Yes, it is. See, it's not. It says that it's okay. That's where it goes.
Yeah,
All the way on the top shelf, never to be used.
we we're never gonna eat rice in this household. No, don't worry about it.
Nobody eats rice.
You're right. I eat just white flakes in my food all the time.
Flakes.
White flakes.
We love our flakes. I'm sure that's not an important cooking ingredient.
Oh, definitely not. This kitchen is very inaccessible.
No, it just you feel more rewarded when you cook because of how hard it was to get to the supplies.
I agree. Except although I
Where's my
preferably don't want to.
knife?
Oh, I preferably don't want to use. Uh, I hit them so you don't have any intrusive thoughts about doing anything to me.
Oh, globe. Gotta go back to the office. No, that's not the office. This is the office. We're gonna, back there. No, okay. Oh, there, okay.
You can't have your knife.
But I want it. Me want knife.
No,
Give me knife.
no violence.
I wanna run with it.
No, no.
But it's fun. I wanna see the red stuff.
Red about to run down the street like that spooky minigame we played.
How come you don't like to indulge in me?
I'm sorry, I don't like the red stuff.
But it's so fun and warm.
Oh, yeah, excuse me.
Sorry. we
Warm,
we put the soap with the
warm,
spices, don't we?
warm red.
Just being over here like, yeah, we're gonna mix the soap and the spices together.
Mmm, artificial flavor.
It's like our arc over in the kitchen, our arc over the living room, and be like, what is she doing to the kitchen? Don't worry, it's perfectly normal. I know what I'm doing.
Yeah, I believe in you.
Don't mind me flinging the mouse around. I'm a very responsible adult who knows what she's doing all the time, always.
I agree.
Who uses a mortar and pestle? Only the people who are like obnoxious about cooking use those.
I agree.
Why are you just agreeing with everything? You should have some more backbone.
I agree.
You are genuinely very good at comedy, you know that?
Aw, thank you.
Oh, I got another toilet
I
paper.
agree.
Oh,
Why
wait.
do we have toilet paper in the kitchen?
Because it was with the paper towels.
Never know when you have an accident you need the toilet paper to scrub up to.
I mean, whenever we were out of paper towels and we weren't able to like run to the store, that's what we would do. We would just use toilet paper. Put this in the no, okay. What is this? Oh, they're candles. Fire.
Fire, light the kids on fire.
Yay. So you'll let me do that, but you won't let me have the knife for the red stuff. How dare you?
Yes. Yes.
You're so cruel.
I'm sorry.
No, you're not. Or else you would give me the knife.
I lost the knife.
How did you lose it?
I forgot where I put it.
How? Why? How dare you? That was my favorite knife.
I'm sorry. I go find one.
Okay. Go find it now.
I won't let you have it though.
Hey, remember when we were actually talking about stuff?
Yeah?
I don't.
Damn.
I know, it kind of sucks. Um. Okay. I've been eating apples again, and they've been really nice as like a substitute for like whenever I get hungry. I'm like, I shouldn't be eating like a snack, but oh, I can have an apple. That's fine.
I'm glad. Apples are good for you.
They are very good for you. That's a book. In case you weren't aware.
Sorry, I wasn't aware of that.
See, this is why I need. This is why you need me.
You're right.
You'd be so lost without me.
Yes. Yes.
I too like to put my DS on the top shelf.
On the top shelf where no one can find it, when we can forget about it.
Yes. It's to incentivize you not to play it on it anymore.
Sorry.
Yeah, you
I
shouldn't.
have my
You
time. I
should
have my
be.
time for a little too long.
You've played on it enough today, mister. Oh, Avatar.
What a
I'm
bad
sure all
film.
of these are references. Like I think that's Donnie Darko.
2,
Let's see. You better get the phone number ready just in case.
2, 2, 2, 2. Boot.
Good boy. I was waiting for you to
2,
say the wrong thing.
uh, 2, 2.
Okay. Why can't you put these up? Why do you have to put them laying down? I never like lay down the bandages like that.
Me neither, honestly.
Why would you let them do this?
I'm sorry.
Why didn't you should have tried harder?
I should have pushed the bandages up.
It's fine, I forgive you.
Thank you. But why though? I failed you so many times.
I can't remember where you're supposed to put the. I think you put it over there. What even is that? Is that? I can't tell what that is. You know, I've never used nail clippers in my entire life.
Really?
I I always I always end up picking my nails, so I never need to.
That's surprising, honestly. Because anytime I see a picture of your hand, your nails are in such good shape. I always associate you use like nail clippers to do
No,
that.
I just pick them.
Oh, okay. That's impressive then.
Not really.
I'm proud of you.
You shouldn't be. Yes, let's put it here where we block the door. Unless it opens. No, it opens in, so we're blocking the door, and yet it's like, yeah, that's okay.
No one needs to use this room.
Oh, okay, here we go. This one. Almost done.
If you,
We're mixing the underwear together.
okay.
If YouTube comments, you can yell at us, it's okay.
Can I wear yours?
I'll spray you.
spray me with a bad dog bottle.
With the anti-horny spray. You know, it'll shrink it even more.
Rum is the red raw and on.
I couldn't actually tell what you said. You got cut off.
I just looked through red underwear and bra drawers. Red walks in, just like, what are you doing? Spray. I need to spray with an anti-horny bottle again.
Again. That's the
Yes,
third time this week, Art. Come on.
it's a Monday.
You know what that means.
What does that mean?
I don't know. I just kind of assumed you would.
Oh, well then. Opens his drawer and keeps looking.
Oh, there it is. I found the last one. We're good.
Can I wear yours?
No!
Staring is caring.
How fitting that the last room is the baby room. You're cutting out a lot.
Oh, sorry. The box is gonna smack the baby's head if it falls off. I can't believe this.
They're like rubber. It's not gonna hurt.
It's gonna hurt. Baby,
Oh,
baby fragile.
baby will be fine.
Baby fragile.
Baby will be fine. Baby will be fine.
That's a small. Okay, that's a baby.
Oh, I want a kid.
Me too. Amogus.
I hate you.
Oh, but I love you.
And guess what? We're done.
We are done.
Okay. Which one?
Baby's room.
Yes. We're so looking forward to meeting you. I love this. Is such a good game. It's so pretty looking, and it's so simple, but it's so nice. And it's like not only is it just a really cool game, very relaxing game, but it tells a really nice story without needing to use any words.
Right. I can see why the taking this long. For anyone who's still watching to this point, hope you enjoy the commentary. Silly,
I
but
know it kind of derailed at the end.
It's
but
okay. It's. I think it's silly and funny. People gonna hear how we talk all the time.
yeah, but is that a good thing?
Yes.
I'm not so sure.
You need to be so much sure. Okay.
Sorry. I'm sorry. This was fun. This was just a good couple hours for
Oh,
recording.
definitely.
Boards.
Our things combine. Your favorite stuffed toy right next to mine. Our prized possessions in a prime location on the bedroom shelf.
Oh, those were coffee beans. That's what that was.
You cut the tape with my Stanley knife and we
D&D, plants, baby stuff.
We unpack our life. I smile to myself. You cut the tape with my Stanley knife and we unpack our life. We unpack our life. We unpack our life.
So pretty.
Clap, clap, clap.
And that was Unpacking.
Yay!
A very nice game that I see myself playing many more times in the future. You know, maybe we could just like make this like a thing, like every once in a while, just like play Unpacking and kind of just talk.
Oh no, I'd be fine with that.
I'd love to see how I do how I do it differently every time, just a little bit differently.
Right. And that's fine with me.
Well, thank you all so much for watching.
Thank you all for watching.
I hope you enjoyed. We'll see you in the next one.
Bye.